WDAM 7 First Alert Weather.
Hey folks, and welcome back. Starting things off to look at the temps across the area. It's pretty mild out there if you've got any evening plans or you're headed out to dinner or something. 76 in Hattiesburg, 75 in Laurel. It's 78 for you folks in Waynesboro. So a pretty nice night across the area. It is a bit breezy, as we were showing earlier, with wind out of the south at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting to 25 and 30. We got a couple of showers out there still, too. Starting things off in the north, a little rumble of thunder rolling through Raleigh right now. Outside of that, we've got to go down the street to Collins and Seminary before we get into any other chances for some showers. And then as you make your way just off to the north of Laurel out toward Heidelberg, you folks had a little shower roll through earlier. Down off to the south, there was one that rolled just off to the east of Olo. You folks are dealing with some more rain. You had one little run through and then another one little run through right now. We've got more back over toward Columbia. Mainly off to the east, still dry, and I think we'll probably stay that way as we head through the rest of tonight. Zooming it back out and looking at the big picture, you can see the big pinwheel low pressure just rolling through the area. That's what's kicking up the wind this evening. As it exits, the pressure gradient will relax a little bit. The winds will calm down as we head through the overnight hours. There is still the chance for some severe weather for tonight. It's a marginal risk. If I could go out on a limb and say this is a we just can't rule it out marginal risk for tonight. The slight risk is a little further off to the north. As that area of low pressure swings through, I think, as you'll see in a second, we'll get a couple of showers and thunderstorms to fire up north of I-20 that could be reasonably potent, but for us, I think the threat is pretty low. Here we go through about 6 o'clock. You know, we're just dotting the landscape. Really not much to write home about. As we head toward 8 o'clock, you can see things get a little more robust. Northern Smith and northern Jasper County, but I think it's going to be mainly north of I-20. As this slides through the area, we may get a couple of showers and a rumble of thunder as we head through the overnight hours tonight. But I think we start clearing things out as we head toward tomorrow morning as you wake up and head out to work and school. We'll call for about a 20% chance for rain on Friday again as we switch things from the short range to the medium range model here. Here we are Friday afternoon. You saw that quick little burst of color slide across the area. A 20% chance through the morning that you see some rain as a very weak front slides through. And then the real deal Holyfield shows up on Saturday and into Sunday as a system lifts off to the north. We get the warm front Saturday with rain and then the cold front Sunday with more showers and storms, both of which may have the opportunity for some severe weather across the area. So if you're making weekend plans, I wouldn't change them yet, but I would say have a plan B at this point to maybe do something inside instead of outside. So we get clearing skies for the next couple of days. We're warm and reasonably humid through the next few as well. And then the storms show back up as we head toward the weekend. As you wake up tomorrow morning, though, as everything exits stage east, low 60s as you get out the door, 62 in Hattiesburg and in Laurel. And as you head back home in the afternoon and evening, temperatures right around 80 degrees. As we'll still see a couple of clouds out there, but I think for the most part, we'll get into sunshine by the time we get into the afternoon and evening. And then we stay there, and no alert there. I'm not quite sure why that's showing up. No alert, unless the alert is it's going to be nicer. And then next chance for rain shows up on Saturday and Sunday when we're talking about heavy rain, some gusty wind, and the opportunity for a couple of severe storms.